We've been taking advantage of an unseasonably dry fall and focusing our efforts on the outside of the house. But all good things must come to an end.
Because the rain is coming.
And we know that Mother Nature waits for no one, so the race is on to protect our house from the elements. It's official. We are in a race against the weather now. Luckily, we have a solid plan in place to get the gutters installed. First thing we have to do is put up the flashing. But even with the best planning, you can never predict every moment of a project. Oh, shoot, what happened? Follow along as we prepare our house for the rainy season.
And now all we have to do is get it up.
And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support us, and it's free. All right, last week we started doing our gutters. We got one all set and in place on our covered roof there that goes over our porch. And we needed a few tools to make this project go a little bit more smoothly. So we actually went out this weekend and got a few things. We have a new blade for our saw, which fingers crossed, it will work great to cut our gutters because that'll speed up the process. We were unable to find this special pair of crimpers that we were looking for that would help the process of securing the end caps on each gutter. It would make that go a little bit faster. So we're going to stick to our rivet process on that. But we did get one pair of crimpers that's meant for making all of the downspouts attached together. So we have more tools. We feel like we have all the supplies we need to get our gutters in place. And it's official. We are in a race against the weather now. It's supposed to start raining on Friday. Today's a Monday, so we've got 4 days to get this house totally guttered so we don't have rain just splattering everywhere and backsplashing all over the wood of our house like it did all last year. So the race is on. I think we can totally get it done, but here we go. All right, I'll pull it down.
No, you grabbed the roll, I think. Behind me you saw us cutting this flashing, and we're cutting these 3-inch strips which are going to go up underneath our drip edge and going to hang down into our gutter. And that's because of the gutters we have and the positioning they're going to be in, we can't get the end caps of the gutters up underneath the drip edge. And we want to make sure that we don't have any water seeping under back behind the drip edge and exposing the fascia. So we're going to be putting this flashing up that then will extend down into the gutter, which should keep all that water flowing exactly where it's supposed to. Lift together, and then I think for the two fascias connecting, hold it there, and then snap it over there.
Okay. Yeah, that's better now. Good luck, Ryan. Just like that. All right, we're back. Yes. Back in what?
Looks like we're in the mist.
We are. We're like in the clouds today. Fall is coming. Like I said yesterday, we're in a little bit of a race to get our gutters all installed before the rain comes.
Because the rain is coming.
And when it comes here, it's serious business.
Yeah.
So we have one side of our house all guttered up. So yesterday it gave us a run for our money. It was a big challenge, and then I installed clips wrong and all this stuff. And Ryan finished while I was off with a kid.
Yeah, after Sarah left, I was able to get the last section up. This side of the house is really tricky because it's up high. We can't do it on step ladders. We have to be up on extension ladders, which just makes it really awkward working on the gutters. So we're hoping that today, working on the other side of the house, the elevation is not nearly as steep. We can do, I think, everything from step ladders.
Yeah,
and
I was
it
thinking that too.
should make things go a lot easier.
Yep. So we're going to get started on that. We're going to do the same thing, have that piece of flashing. So I think Ryan's going to start cutting that. Maybe I can start putting on an end cap to the first gutter that will go up. And then we can go over to that side of the house and start installing it. Oh my gosh, I keep being in reverse. Why won't this go in? Oh, I'm in reverse. It seems a little overkill, but there's gonna be a lot of water rushing at this little guy sometimes. So you gotta make sure he's secure. Yay, you're here just in time to extend that one. I got the end cap all on the first gutter that'll go up here, but the first thing we have to do is put up the flashing that Ryan just cut And he did cut it a little bit smaller this time because, as you could see in some of our footage from yesterday, we had to cut slits that were pretty big in the flashing that we did yesterday because it hung down too long and went over the clips that hang the gutter in place. So we've cut it shorter. We're hoping now that it can just kind of rest right over those clips and we don't even need to deal with cutting it, which will save us a ton of time. We're just gonna cut it right there. Ugh. I feel like it's actually gonna go under all over here. It's okay. All right, well, at least that second piece went up much easier.
Somebody.
So this is appetizer.
So yesterday we had a bit of a short day. Our kids had a half day and then we had some errands to run. So we got the back section of the gutter all pre-assembled and now all we have to do is get it up. So Sarah's running to grab some tools and then we're going to get this up and attached. And then we've got one more small section to put up and we're hoping that we can get this all done today so that we'll have at least this section done before the rain comes tomorrow. Ugh. This is bad, man.
I know, it does look like we have a lot of slope.
Maybe too much slope.
Hard angle. All right, we are on our final piece of gutter that we're gonna get in before the first rain comes. We do still need some gutter to go over our one last covered porch, but where it drains is over a bunch of rock and there was no puddling last year, so we're not too worried about it and we will get to it. We did run out. We need one more gutter, so we'll get that picked up tomorrow. And it also looks like we got the wrong size 90 elbows for our downspout, so that's something that's going to be coming a little bit later. Not wanting to get up in there. Oh, shoot. What happened?
I don't know. Oh, looks like it went all cattywampus.
Yeah. Do you think I can actually get it in?
I don't know. You can...
Is this thing like on superpower?
I don't know.
How'd you do all these on the extension ladder?
It's hard. Let the finisher get in there. probably attach a downspout to this one.
How are we gonna attach it temporarily?
I mean, just with the screws.
Oh, okay.
And then we can just take the screws out.
Okay. Everybody watching this is like, oh, I wish my wife even knew how to use me.
Good morning, guys. As you can tell from the beanie and the flannel, the cold weather has finally set in here and we're rushing still to beat the rain, and we have a few gutter projects that we still need to get completed. Behind us here, we need to get this downspout installed, and we have a few other downspouts around the outside of the houses that we need to get on. All the gutters are done except for on the south side of the house over the covered porch. We still have to put that small one up. So Sarah is grabbing the ladder over there. We're gonna get it set up behind us, and we're gonna get at least a couple of these downspouts down and be prepared for this cold and rainy weather to come get us. So we're gonna get to work and follow along. I'm also excited because we got this new tool which should help us put on the gutters and crimp the ends, and I hope it's worth it because it seemed too expensive for what it is, but I definitely didn't want to try to do it manually. So you'll get to see us try this out, and we'll let you know if it was worth it or not.
How's the ladder feel?
I don't know. Feels okay.
Well, it should be feeling excellent because your wife set it up with love.
It feels great. Okay, so I need one of those 90s. There,
Okay.
so like 10 inches.
Okay.
Oh gosh. God, I'm glad that we got that saw blade.
I know. At first I was like, it's a little overkill.
I mean, I guess we could have cutting them with the hacksaw probably would have been fine.
But what fun is that?
Yeah.
All right. Time to try that crimper tool out. Nice. Uh-oh.
I think we're gonna get a little extra crimping.
Ding, 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 ding.
I feel like it'll probably work.
Okay. So I'm curious to know if you guys are watching this and almost cringing that we're not going to our plumbing yet, because plumbing is an essential for us to move in. But if you are, I want you to know that gutters are almost an essential where we live. Like once the rain is going, we need this, or it starts eroding all of our dirt and all of that. So I'm curious to hear what all of you think.
Well, I know it will be a surprise to all of you, but we hit a roadblock. When I placed my order for our gutter supplies, I accidentally placed the order for 3x4 inch gutters, and I meant to get the 2x3s. So we got those replaced and swapped out, and we just discovered the brackets that we bought were for 3x4s too. So now we're at a standstill until we can get those additional brackets. And we're either gonna get those, see if our local hardware store has those, and I don't know.
Put them up this afternoon.
Try to put them up this afternoon. Otherwise, we're gonna have to wait until we can get back to Lowe's or Home Depot. So, hitting a snag, and we were kind of on a roll getting this done. So,
Yeah, had good spirits.
good
too.
spirits. Then the universe had to be like, not so fast.
All right, we were able to get the right clips for our downspouts, so we're getting at least this one installed. We may tackle a few more today, but we'll just kind of wait and see what the weather's doing for us.
Are we gonna just assemble this down here?
I think so. I think that's what we did with the other one. Now we cross our fingers that it's all put together correctly.
And I hope that when you think